Hey guys, Unicorn Pondu here. Welcome back to another video. I did want to say a few things before we get started with the stuff that we need to talk about. It'll make sense. So first thing, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but thank you for almost 600. I really appreciate it. I never thought I would ever say that, but you know what? We're here and we're thriving. I also did want to say really quickly that you guys in the comments are honestly like one of my favorite parts about this entire thing. You guys are so funny, making a lot of really good, interesting points as well. But I wanted to say that really quickly before we get started. One more thing that I wanted to discuss, though, one more thing that's very kind of key importance to this part is that as you can tell, we're not on YouTube right now. We're on VLC because Chantal deleted this live stream, and I always feel kind of creepy about my mentality when it comes to these videos. It's like I need to download them before she deletes them just in case. And so I'm glad I did. I'm glad that my gut feeling about this one was right, because let me get shown. Sorry, I have to do this manually, but Chantal deleted, or privated I should say, all of her live streams for the past 2 months. So every live stream from here up until today is gone. They're privated. I can't speak about any of the ones that are minus the one that we're going to be watching today, but the one today has been privated. I went through my my browser history, and it says it's been privated by the owner, so she for some reason privated all of those. I wanted to at least show that before we get started today. So with that being said, she's going to be a little bit fast. Like I said, we're on VLC. I'd rather her be a little bit too fast than a little bit too slow. That this is as slow as I can make her. But with that being said, guys, let's see what our girl was saying before she deleted everything.
Why am I not surprised? Ew. I didn't look at myself before I came live. Sorry. Lulu! Hello. Hi, Gemini Jam. Hey, baby. Hello. Hi, baby mama. Shisha and cafe time. Tracy, hi. Oh, sorry, my outfit. I turned off the filters, so a crusty eye makeup. Kane's mama, hello.
Ma'am, you still have like Scream Mask chin. Let's all be honest. Let's all get it out. That's probably a filter, albeit a very, not so heavy filter, but probably definitely still some sort of filter. Knowing you, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's still too hot. Oh. What's going on, guys? This is the first live stream in our new home. But we are still working on getting everything together. Hey, FFG Stinky Shoes, Lo-Fi! Welcome to Loyalty Beezer Club, thank you! Ready, set, bees! Thank you, Lo-Fi Nurse! Everyone uses filters. Okay, I'm like compared to most people online, have you seen some filtered people? Are you kidding me? What about Instagram models? You think they're just, oh, natural? No, they're not.
Okay, we're not talking about Instagram models right now, Chantal. We're talking about you using filters and then coming off as, oh my god, guys, this is me naturally. This is me, myself. Like, we all saw that in that community post. Girl, if you honestly think that is how you normally look, just look at yourself when you use StreamYard since you actually saw yourself.
And no, I'm not comparing myself to an Instagram model, but I'm using that as an example.
I'm sure you're not.
P&V, yeah. Life, I swear, like, you spent all day trying to find my location, show up here. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, who cares? Like, oh, we have information. It's like the proud of doxing people. It's like the proud that they have some piece of information about me. Like, it's so weird. Like, touch grass, and they do it for free. You don't get paid to be on Twitter. You have no life. Oh, Chantal, YouTube, thank you, babe.
Yeah, we do it for free because we like to talk about you. Chantal, I feel like you forget that you Essentially, to me, I can only talk about myself. You're in the same category as Doctor Who for me. I get to turn you on, turn you off, do whatever. I just have some people that like to hear my opinion about you, which is I find kind of funny. But you know what? I'm here. I'm having a good time, and I thank you guys for watching. But you don't have that luxury. You don't get to just turn this off whenever you want, go back to do whatever you want to do. This is your life. This is you are currently living in Kuwait with a man that barely shows you any sort of affection. That's your life. You can't just turn that off. That's your current reality, and that's why that's why I find so funny that she's going so hard for other people, so hard for other people. Wah, wah, wah. Like, ma'am, we're laughing at you. We're here for the show. You are the show in this situation. I love that for you the most.
Oh, golden girl. I'm even doing okay with the elevator. It's not too bad. On her face, I would call animal control if I saw her in public. So pathetic. Like, she's completely not the person I ever thought she was. She's nuttier than a trail mix, I swear. Not even the Twitter trolls don't like her. Twitter's insane and pathetic. A bunch of freaking weird cat ladies who have no life. I swear, like, you spent all day trying to find my location? Show up here. Like, what? What are you gonna do? Like, who cares? Like, oh, we have information. It's like they're proud of doxing people. It's like they're proud that they have some piece of information about me. Like, it's so weird. Like, touch grass. And I do it for free. You don't get paid to be on Twitter. You have no life. Oh, Chantal YouTube. Thank you, babe. So, Missy Pooh was a big-time supporter before. You know this, right? She liked to try to involve herself in our lives, apparently, now that I think about it, because number one, she was the one who first messaged Salah on Instagram, and he still has all the messages, everything. She messaged him first.
Also, I realized, not too long ago that I was not recording. Dear, I'm trying my best. I really am.
Okay, and I was like, and I even like talked to another Beezer about this. And the Beezer's like, why is she messaging your husband? Like, why is she messaging your husband? Sweet vintage, so very important Beezer. Hi.
Okay, so about that, ma'am, you realize that you're the one that brought your husband, just like your 1 week ex on YouTube, right? You are the one yourself, you, Chantal, brought them on the internet. You cannot be mad when people from on the internet start to interact with him. I'm sorry, like, you're the one that platform savvy. Now you're the one that's trying to show off your man on the internet. Why are you mad that people are contacting him on the internet when you yourself are the one bringing him on? That's so stupid, like that logic. And if I'm being honest, he can have as many friends as he wants to online, and vice versa with you. Quit trying to police who he can and can't talk to. Sounds a bit hypocritical, but you know what? Okay, whatever. Continuing on.
13 months, my king and queen bees, you are the best. Thank you.
No, you are not Queen Beezer, and he is not King Beezer. I am Queen Beezer. You can check my YouTube handle. Wanted to bring that up again because she likes to bring this up. You're not Queen Beezer anymore. You gave that up. Nice try, though. I had to. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi, Lauren. I still have to check my messages. Sorry, Lauren. I know.
Sorry for pausing so much, but also imagine this being your only source of income and you can't even be bothered to check your messages. Really, you can't even be bothered to do the bare minimum for your job. Big quotation marks.
Anyway, okay, so she messaged him first and was like saying something nice or whatever. I don't even know. I could get it. Kicked Pissy Poo out of her. It was so funny when I got kicked Pissy Poo out of her chat when the super chat. I know she tried to kiss her ass with the super chat and she's like, we don't like you. Why does Missy think it's her place to hold Salah accountable? Exactly, just like Claire. Like, what? Hold accountable for what exactly? Like, oh my god, I can't. So, okay. So that's it. And then Salah asked me, because she I don't know if she friend requested him or whatever. He asked me if he's like, he doesn't add anyone on Instagram. If you check his who he's following is still like 252. He doesn't follow anybody who requests him, okay? Obviously, because he's not a piece of crap, all right? Like someone we know. So, Cornbread, welcome to Budget Bees and Rich Bees. Welcome. So anyway, he asked me, do you want me to add her back? Like, do you want me to add her on Instagram as a follow friend? And I said, yeah, she's a beezer, go for it. She's supportive, she's nice, blah, blah, blah. Go for it, So that's why, she's all like, he liked my pictures. He liked your pictures because he likes everyone's pictures that he follows. And I'm pretty sure your husband likes some of my pictures as well. Just saying, okay? So don't read too much into that. He was being nice, And he never messaged her after that. They never had any direct contact. He would talk to Mr. Moo. because that's what you do when you're Muslim. And this culture, you don't talk to other women directly, all right? He didn't like all her pics. No, he didn't like them all. Maybe a few here and there. We still have he still has all the messages with Mr. Moo, yeah. Yeah, of course, he does. We can definitely show. There's no recent ones whatsoever.
Okay, well then show them. People that have nothing to hide don't, they have no problem showing them. And since you are going to be talking about this and talking about this, oh my god, this and that, missy, ma'am, if this was a problem, or if this was a talking point that you had, why don't you have these DMs directly, like, being presented right now? If you wanted to wait for your man to show up, which, spoiler alert, he does show up, why not wait for him to come before you start talking on this matter? Or why aren't you with him, the person that's also directly involved with this situation? Why isn't he here? I mean, wouldn't that make sense? But then again, it's Chantal, silly me having some logic.
Babe, do you still have all the messages? I'm pretty sure you do, right? So I'd like to see a date and time of these new messages. Let's see them, or it didn't happen anyway, but let's see them. And why are they taking so long to be fabricated? Obviously, I wouldn't put it past her. Anyways, like,
I also wouldn't, same thing with you. I also wouldn't put past you to fabricate these messages. That if you do show them today, I wouldn't be surprised.
Instead of making an ugly wreath, that's what she's doing. You have time to make an ugly wreath, an ugly doll, and you don't have time to show DMs. What?
Okay, so you have all this time to move, quote, quote, like the 5 pieces of furniture that you currently own, but you can't have these receipts, ready to go and be prepared after not streaming for, 2.5 days? Same logic with you, Chantal. Same logic.
You still have the whole messages? All right. So, and when she would message me, she was obviously on my side, but she's like blaming me for her bad behavior of like sending me the information about T and Sass's daughter and bad mouthing just Breeze in and all this and that. Like, really? You're going to blame me for that? Please get a life. She's trying so hard to fit in with anyone she can. Anyway, so that's what happened. That's the history on that. She's the one who tried. She's the one who messaged Salah first. And even another Beezer who I was talking to at that time was like, that's weird. Why is she messaging your husband? And then I was like, whatever, he's not messaging her back after that. Like, I think he just wrote like thanks, LOL, or something stupid, and then that was it. So then him and Mr. Moo were talking because he started seeing him as somebody he could confide in. Obviously not. This is a lesson. Don't ever trust people online. Like, I know I shared Ever's DMs, but he's nobody to me, like, and that was wrong. But like to go from being a complete supporter and having this like friendship and like,
I mean, is it bad because it backfired like horrendously for you, and it really goes to show what kind of person you are, Chantal? Is that why it's so bad, quote quote? I'm probably gonna put money on that. That's probably why it was not good on her part.
Saying, "Oh, we support you." No, there's even a DM saying, "We support you no matter what. We would never turn on you." Blah blah blah. Like, shut up about the animal abuse, because that's BS. Because your animals look more mangy than mine ever did. Thanks, God. Yeah, why are you even in our business? And why are you in this whole, like, now she's trying to, like, be a savior in this nattered situation. Like, oh, and by the way, buddy, yeah, I'm gonna roast you next. Calling me a buffalo when you're leeching off of an elephant, and you look like a camel. A diseased camel with...
Oh, Chantal, kind of like that Joe Chemo thumbnail that you used that one time? Remember that? Remember when she used Joe Chemo for a jab at Sabby? I do. Get bent, Chantal.
Severe gingivitis. All right, meth head, you better shut it.
Actually, thanks for the thumbnail, but you have a lot of words to say for someone that did the exact same thing. Just because you slap on a hijab doesn't make you a better person. Example A, this entire live stream. No wonder you deleted it. I don't blame you for deleting it, but silly me for downloading it.
Oh my god. Anyway. The nerve. Go watch BBW King's channel, by the way. You get some very flattering angles of them too. So I especially like the meth fairy activities. All right, so that's where that comes from. Stan, the queen of roasting. No, I think Charlie gets that one for this for now. Definitely. Perfectly sums them up. I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he's just trying to use my name because he can't get anything else. Like, what? You literally think that people are going to subscribe to your OnlyFans? You can't even get people to watch you when you're in the bathtub. There was crickets louder than anyone in your chat. Turn on members only and you have doo-doo in there. Yeah, no one's chatting, Daddy. No one's chatting because he's an abusive piece of crap. Nobody wants.
This entire live stream is just her mad that she can't get views and other people are getting more views than she is. And I love that for her.
I'll stalk you, okay? Except for desperate women like yourself.
Like you,
You know, she cried
also.
after that. No, she went back to criticizing the color differences in our light bulbs as if, you know what, we could change a light bulb right now. He's grasping at straws, I know. Doing like, I don't know. We don't even, like, we watched through BBW King, honestly. Anastasia crickets. Seriously, that was hilarious. Oh, I think he thinks everyone thinks he's hot. I'm gonna take my towel off and go in the bath in Dee Dee's bathtub, her condo. Anyway, he's having to roll cigarettes. Pathetic loser. And saying that I'm fat, well, you're emaciated. You're an emaciated, diseased camel. So I would rather...
Again, like I said with the Joe Camel situation, get bent, Chantal.
...be fleshy than sinewy and diseased. So, yeah. And I hope you go to prison for a very long time, and then I hope you get deported to Egypt.
Oh, why? Because you want him hung by the president of Egypt, Chantal? Those are your own words. Don't pretend that you didn't say them. I'm not defending Stabby here also. Just want to make that clear. But since she wants to be pretty smug, I can be smug right back.
Don't talk about the peeps. I know. Gosh. Really. I don't know. Anyway. I have a guardian angel, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure I do, yeah. So, did you see the El Scammy family on Dudu's cupboard? Yeah, where did you go? The Dolorama and buy some sticky little stickers? How cute.
Oh, I mean, Chantal, you can just go down to the dollar store and, grab the Beezer perfume while you're there. Spend a few dinars. It's fine.
Do you think Dudu really thinks she's innocent or is she just lying for her man? Do you think she thinks he's innocent? I bet you she's deluded enough. I was. Probably.
You still
she's
are.
Such a joke and she's hilarious. He thinks she's smart. Yeah. Gross. I look at that now and I'm like, even Salah's like, what were you thinking? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't know. I didn't have a brain at all. And Salah left him a comment on his channel. He's a coward. He blocks him. Coward. Thank you, sure.
Okay, so, in your own logic there, Chantal, you're also a coward for deleting comments, blocking people that send you snarky super chats. So you yourself are confirming that you also are a coward. I mean, I completely agree with you, but that's funny that you just, contradicted yourself so much. I love that.
She doesn't care. Yeah, they've said some really nasty things, like about Gary. Like, that whole thing was just disgusting, honestly.
I mean, Chantal, wasn't that the same Gary that you said was like an inbred? Wasn't there something about that? I'm pretty sure there was. If my little memory is remembering that correctly. You also was going pretty hard for Gary and saying how he was inbred from, I think, like Kentucky or Texas or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same. I'm pretty sure that's the same Gary, Chantal. You don't get to play innocent and talking about, oh my god, poor Gary. No, absolutely not.
I don't know why he would let him run him off of YouTube. Ew. Like, please come back and roast him, please. Anyway, so that's the story with Messy Poo. You look pathetic. You're trying way too hard. You're a very big try hard. I don't know. I'd be embarrassed. Like, imagine seeing your mother with her milkers out, hanging to her knees, and trying to get involved in, like, high school level drama. Really? Like, how pathetic. I couldn't even.
That's really rich coming from the woman that did OnlyFans peep bathtub video. That's really rich coming from you, Chantal. Just because you slapped on a hijab doesn't mean you're holier than thou. Trust me, this picture alone pretty much describes what I think about this whole Kuwait arc.
Imagine. And then her husband in the background sounds like the guy from Office Space with the stapler.
Has she heard her husband at all? At any given point in time? Has she heard her husband speak at all? I hate it here so much.
There's no way you thought in your right mind he was remotely attractive. Ew. Ugh. Totally yikes. No. Anyway, so that's that story. It's all BS. It's absolute rubbish. He never DM'd her or any of that thing of the salt. When I heard that blatant lie, like, oh, so Salah's been DMing me, and like, don't talk this close to the camera either, okay? Thanks. Off with her head.
Why would you laugh about that? That's not funny. Are you insinuating something, Chantal? That's not funny. I mean, you know, it might be a joke, whatever. But I'm sure that you were reading a message, but that message and you laugh about that. That's kind of morbid, if you ask me.
Can we cook a hungry man dinner on the stove? Man, yeah, that's really sad. I saw that clip on the stream. Like, he's like totally out of it. Like, he's live streaming like, like totally out of it, man. You need help for sure. It amazes me how adults carry on with this drama for years. Being a abuser has truly shown me how sad the world really is. The kids are watching people. Yeah, really. Be an example, right? Ew. Yeah, true, lo-fi. They all reach so high out. Yeah, they reach so high, exactly. Yeah. I think Missy Exposed is material from... Like, what is she... Like, seriously. And I never emailed her. I don't talk to her. I don't... Anything. The only time I see is when people comment or it's on a live stream, like, from Yo Mama. I don't ever watch her crap. I wasn't wearing an abaya in an apartment reveal. I was wearing the only other non-abaya thing I own. I love when you do that accent. We never sold anything. We never heard anything but salt. Oh my gosh. Ugh. She probably doesn't get any attention at home. I know, her sitting there, completely ignoring her husband, saying that I'm not allowed to lie. I shouldn't be lying about a relationship. Number one, you don't know anything about our relationship, period. We got in like one fight, and that's all that was said. That DM is the juiciest you're gonna see. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I mean, if that were the case, Chantal, why did you delete all of your live streams of 2 months? And also, why did you move so suddenly? I would love to know the answers to those questions.
Can someone translate that super chat? Thanks.
Oh, God forbid you do any sort of, work, Chantal. You don't have your little boy toy there. Can someone please translate that super chat thing? Is there any reason why you can't just Google Translate that yourself?
A-E-I-O-U. I love the shisha. So anyways, guys, what else is new? So yeah, we're in our new apartment. What else did I want to address? Anything else you want me to address? I can't remember. There's so much that's gone on. I don't even remember. Yeah. She said you fight with Salah every day. I can only imagine what he's going through. He's very happy, thank you very much. Like, we fight every day? Are you in here? Are you the fly in our old apartment or what? Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, she was the fly in our old apartment.
I don't know, the fact that she even brought that up makes me think that there's probably some truth to that. Because you guys don't translate to me as someone that's so in love and so happy and so blissfully just in love with each other, and you guys are just so happy, and you guys seem miserable together. Like I've said before, oil and water.
Are you holding a sixth sense in those big jugs of yours? Like, I don't understand where you come off saying, really, because we could say that about you and me.
If this is not just proof, sorry for pausing again, but if this is not just proof that Chantal just hates women, ultimately just despises women, I don't know what I'm speechless. The fact that you could hate your own gender and knowing what women go through, and you hate women so much that you have to keep bringing up her jugs, ma'am. As a guy that supports the girlies, I love the girlies, I find it disgusting how misogynistic that you really are, Chantal. You really, if the cat was not enough to show everyone how much she actually hates women, this is a pretty good example B. It's just weird or gross that she would talk to another woman like that just because she has on a hijab. She thinks that she's holier than them. Oh my god.
Mr. Moo, like, where's your vlogs together? Where's your love documentary? Where's your, like, watch her go do all these vlogs that no one will watch now? Hi, Malik. Colleen, yes. I don't know what her problem is. She's just weird. She sounds bitter that I completely disregard, like, threw her out of the Beezer shit because, and now she's nowhere because nobody wants her because you're not trustworthy. You're not. And not because of me, because of your actions. Because you lie. You're a blatant liar. Luann.
The same exact thing could be said about you, Chantal.
For 14 months. Thank you for repeating. Ready, set, release. Thanks, Luann. How would she know that? How would anyone know anything? Would anyone know anything? And actually, thank you for proving me right when you doxed me, you Twitter idiots. Because in the advertisement, it says for families only. So, that means that you have to show your marriage certificate to move here. So, wrong again. Your 15 minutes are over. Baby mama Salah's laugh.
Wrong again, Chantal. And if your marriage certificate was actually legitimate, why aren't you showing it? People that have nothing to hide don't mind sharing proof. Just saying.
Yeah. The handsomest man. The handsomest man. Baby, you're the handsomest man. Anyways, I was like, okay, I promise I'm not going to talk about drama, but here I am. Getting sucked into it. Just leave me out of your drama, people, okay? Like, your whole trashy, gore world, crappy community. I'm not part of this, okay? Like, this is your weird, I don't know what you got going on. Like, people like to laugh at people they call lol cows. Like, excuse me? Lol cow who? Like, you're all more pathetic. You've all been proven to be more messy and more weird. So I don't know where you come off. You have some nerve making fun of us.
You have some nerve talking about another woman like that, Chantal. You have a lot of nerve to talk about anybody else like that, especially another woman.
The Blue Window, Beth. I haven't watched them but once since you broke up. We don't care if Chantal isn't there. Howie is, oh, he's good. I'm drinking Nescafe, yeah.
Wait, did she say that Howie's gone? Let's just wind that back just a little bit. I'm Howie's gone. Good. He's good. Yep, good. Let's just watch that again.
Howie is, oh, he's good. I'm drinking Nescafe.
Huh. It's a bit of a weird place. Howie's good. Yeah, he's good. Sure.
Yeah. We've already started decorating. We have a lot of the same old decorations as well from the other place. But it's not going to be like the same kind of decorating like you would see, you know, in the Western world. It's more Middle Eastern style, like more Syrian style. Hi, class. You need red lights. Can we address SJM drunkenly screeching and falling repeatedly and eating chicken off the floor? I don't know what the deal with that is. Yeah, teardrop. All of your haters are for unfortunate king. New apartment. We did an apartment reveal, Colleen, on our couples channel. Like, we decided to move, and then like the next day we started moving. So it was like a lot of work. Like, yeah, he had some electrical outlets installed, and we finally have some things put up, but we're gonna do like an apartment reveal, so we're not gonna show like everything right now. Yeah, there's a lot of good coffee over here, Arabic coffee especially. I love coffee. It's good, eh? Me too. And it doesn't affect my sleepiness. Like, I could drink Nescafe and go to bed after. Is the Middle East better than the West? I'm enjoying living here more, I guess. Yeah, Golden Girl, I don't know. I guess it's kind of sad, you know? The air quality sucks. Can't be any worse than Toronto. The smog there is crazy. We live right up by the sea, so we have clean air, I think.
Good. We live right next to the sea, so we have clean up, ma'am. There's a graphic going around on Twitter for your area that you currently live in talking about the air quality. We're next to the ocean, so I think we have good air quality, I think. Girl, Jesus Christ.
Words of wisdom for SJM. How about not blowing your money on crappy $80 crappy FFG merch? Like, do people actually buy that crap? Please help SJM revert. Yeah, the air quality is worse in Toronto.
Oops. Here's some advice, Chantal. How about not spending all your money on shisha? 1 hour equals 100 cigarettes, girl. It's probably not cheap once you do it, once a day for an hour.
Your new neighborhood is known for prostitution? Not Mangav, no. There's some areas that have some, but like, are you kidding? Like, the Canada's worse for prostitution. And what about US? Are you kidding me? What about downtown in like LA? Like, there's like, I think there's some areas, I'm not sure. I heard like maybe Mabula or something, but not Mangav. And what do I care anyway? We're not like buying prostitutes. Who cares? Actually, if people have to do that to make a living, that's really sad. Can you make bees?
Says the woman that did OnlyFans. It says the woman that... My Lord, help me. Oh, my Lord, the delusion is strong tonight. Oh, my Lord. Says the woman that did OnlyFans. Says the woman that ate the Arby's sandwich to be with a man.
Shirts. Me and my bestie want to represent. Yeah, we need a Beezer Club t-shirts. Toronto's so gross. I only go there for concerts. Yeah, or like New York City is a lot dirtier, so I wouldn't even talk. He needs rehab. Won't go if they take his phone. Well, yeah, like rehab. I know. When I went to like a psychiatric retreat, that's why I ran away. They take everything away from you. Like I had a boombox and I was only allowed to listen to like I remember just listening to Tupac All Eyes on Me on repeat because I had nothing to do. Actually, back then I didn't even have any cell phones. I can't believe how old. Like I feel so old living in a time when there was no cell phones, when there was no internet. You know. 2 blocks from where I live, the world famous PCH, where prostitutes wander the streets. Not a single prostitute here where I live, though. Let them talk. But just like, who has a life to literally try to find every little negative thing about where I live as if it's my responsibility for prostitution issues? Like, why?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I've learned a lot more about Kuwait on Twitter and slash or YouTube than your channel. Sorry, your channels. Multiple opportunities to learn anything about Kuwait, and I've learned so much more from everywhere else but the person that's actually currently living there. Shouldn't that say a little bit, Chantal? Shouldn't that say a little bit about how much you suck about, informing others about where you're currently at? Because you want to make it like half of your identity. Like, oh my god, I'm in Kuwait, guys. Wow. I'm here. I'm in the Middle East, guys. But then, like, does nothing to inform us anything. Like, nothing. You go, girl, give us nothing.
Why does that reflect on us? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. This building is very well kept and very quiet, and it's families only. So, no. A plus. If I have a play button, I wonder if I could have it shipped here.
Which I don't feel like you're going to be getting a play button anytime soon, because after, the BBJ situation, you dropped subscribers and you haven't been able to recapture any of those. So, good luck, girl.
So Cal Fat Chick, welcome to Push a Piece and Ready Set Beast. Welcome, welcome. Excuse me. Angela, no, I will not be traveling back to Canada. So I don't have to actually travel back. I know people think they know a lot about like my status, which is weird because they don't. But look like the julep in his FFG.
Why don't you tell everybody how you got citizenship so easily? All those loopholes that you probably had to get through. I mean, if it's legal, why can't you tell us? Because it's probably not legal. Allegedly, it's probably allegedly not legal what she did, and she's really trying to hide it if she did get citizenship. I don't think that she did personally, but also go back to what I said earlier. People that have nothing to hide show proof. You have not provided any sort of proof that you are a legal citizen, so I highly doubt that you are.
They're jealous of your building with the view, period. It's a very nice view. Like the first night we slept here, I woke up and like the view, like we looked out the curtains. Oh my gosh. Like the sun and the sky, like it just like, because the window's so huge when you're laying down, you just see in the ocean. It was so amazing. Go back and see my family? Not right now. Yeah, golden girl. Okay, hi Anna. Well, thanks for saying hi. Babe? Are you coming, babe?
Yes, baby. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
We were doing so good. I was like, can we maybe make it halfway through? No, we can't.
Anybody?
Okay.
Do we have to do a neighbor? No. I mean, I didn't really want to talk about it, but no, I'm not gonna have to. I'm not gonna have to leave. It's called Skunk. The king bees are emoji. But does my family want to visit Kuwait? I don't know. Like, I think that would be too much of a pain. Maybe it's expensive to come here, but I guess for me to go back home, it is kind of too. Well, it's about like $2,000. It depends. Like, I think after I use my after I have like a whole bunch of points, but it's not too bad. So, Skunk smells good. They're being ironic with the name. The bees perfume smells really nice too. So I'll go back to doing videos and live streams. I just needed like time to get settled in a bit. It's the blue window stand. Oh my gosh. It's like 125 here. Is that a pad? It's the blue window. Yeah, this place has a lot of windows. I know people are like, you don't like windows. But honestly, because I'm usually like, even when I have windows, I usually just like this, like curtains. Like we don't like the bright sunlight, in the house all the time. But just having the option to open the window wide and smell the air and see the sea is like a different vibe than just like opening your window and seeing a depressing like, buildings and street only. You know what I mean?
Well, then what was the point of getting that place if you got it for the windows if you don't use the windows? Like, what's the point at that point?
Oh my gosh, in the 90s. Yeah, it's like solid 34 Celsius now. But it's only hot until about 4. And then, like, we went out today at around 3:30. And it actually wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't that hot. Sex work is real work. Anyone who judges sex workers for their work really should look inside themselves. Yeah, I mean, I'm not judging, you know.
Ma'am, we're not talking about women's jugs and, OnlyFans. I can't believe I used to do that. You're really gonna sit here and tell us that, bull? Really? You hate women, just admit it.
Everyone likes windows when it's an ocean view, exactly. Mountain view, yeah. Yeah, we usually, no, the windows don't make it hot at all. Like, I have a fan in my room, and the AC, the central air, is really, really efficient. So, I love having my whole house dark all the time, yeah. For sure. Yeah, you can still have windows. Like, I like having some windows, I guess. Like, in the other place, it was getting, like, it was starting to feel cramped. And we were like, okay, we need to, like, move out. Especially when I was doing, like, the videos in the room and, What does double paned mean? Yeah, these are blackout windows. The curtains we have in the room are, like, not blackout. So it still becomes pretty late in the morning. So I actually have an eye mask I wear, and then I'm fine, But Sola always wakes up before me. You always wake me up, babe. Guardians of the Galaxy. There's like a horror movie called The Tank. We're thinking of going to see, but I don't know. Oh, like thicker windows. Oh, maybe. Plus, they do seem very thick, the windows. Yeah, I think so, because we don't feel any heat or anything coming from them. And actually, we don't hear. Listen, you can't hear any, because there's a pretty busy street here. Just before the beach, there's a busy street, as you saw in the video, but we don't hear anything. But when we open the windows, you can hear it. Yeah, Stan. The noise was becoming annoying for me. Yeah, all the kids, and sometimes the kids would knock on our door, and I'd be like, leave us alone. So there's no.
Again, she just hates kids for no reason. Has to bring up kids for no reason. No reason to bring up the kids for like the third time this video. You just hate kids. Just admit it.
Like, there's only 3 apartments. Like, where we used to live, it was like maybe 8 apartments or like more than that in like one hall. This is a small hall, 2 elevators, and there's like only 3 apartments because they're pretty big apartments, right? So there's only 3 apartments per floor. So we never ever hear our neighbors. Oh, Anastasia, the tank was good. Oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Street food vlog. I don't know if there is street food. I'll have to investigate that. A government subsidized falafel. I know, when I learned that, A+. Yeah, we had falafels for breakfast, I think on moving day. We had fish and rice today. And then we went to do groceries. No, we went to do groceries. Had fish and rice. Then we had an online grocery order. We got like a whole, like, I think it was like, how many eggs was it? Like 36? Maybe. I can't remember. It was like a huge amount of eggs for like 70.
I don't care about food this much to listen to her complain. Oh my god, food. That's fine.
This is definitely an upgrade, definitely, And it's still a good price, Yeah, we have Talabat and Malik. We do have Talabat, yeah. And the fees for delivery are a lot cheaper than freaking Uber Eats.
Because that's what it all comes down to with you, Chantal. Food. And, just hating people for no reason. Even groups of people, too. Yay. Sounds like a pretty average Chantal stream to me, guys. What do you guys think?
As you should. Life is about growth. Yeah.
When they mean growth, I don't think they mean weight. I had to. I'm sorry.
The weather for street food. Yeah, the weather's bad. Like, in the daytime, we see people hiding in the shade. We're at the ocean, yeah. The ocean is amazing, Way in. Non. I know I keep promising it. And my scale is right here, actually.
Okay, well then, why don't you go ahead and do your weigh-in then, girl? Why not? It's right there.
Under here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. Look at this. We have a scale. It doesn't talk, though. It's not fancy.
Guys, I want to show you my toilet boy cleaner over here. Discovered.
He's washing the tub. He's taking...
Oh, look at her little lapdog trying to get in on the action. So this is why people don't like you. Stay in your lane. We're here for Chantal. We're not here for Chantal and little lapdog.
Your toilet bowl cleaner?
Yeah.
Because there was
He cleaned the toilet very well.
yeah, there's a video of him cleaning the doo-doo's toilet with his bare hands. Like, who does that? Ew. Like, gross. Anyway, so whenever Salah saw that, he's like, he can come clean the toilet after I use it. Right, babe?
Actually, if he didn't clean the toilet of Dudu bathroom, he will be kicked in the street.
Yeah, what was the comment you left for him and he blocked you so the coward doesn't even see it?
Oh yeah. I left a comment on his channel, then he blocked me. This coward, loser.
Chantal, this is why people don't like him. This is why people don't like him. He tries to get in on all this drama for no reason. Stay in your lane, Slaw. Stay in your lane. You're there to be a good husband. You're not really being a great husband. If anything, you're enabling her. So, I mean, how are you any better than she is at this point? You guys are on the same caliber at this point. I felt kind of bad for you at the beginning, but any sympathy towards you at this point is just out the door. I'm not also not defending Stabby by any means, but the fact that you can sit there after those comments that she made earlier and be okay with that really says a lot about your character. And I'm not saying I'm Mother Teresa. Oh my God, guys, I am the perfect example of... No, I'm not saying that. But just those comments earlier, and you're okay with that, and you're willing to sit right next to your woman, and let her be okay with that. It's really telling about what kind of person you are.
He hates him for obvious reasons, and he bites his nails. Ew, yeah, his nails were all gross. Yeah, not ew. Yeah, A plus. But he left him a big comment, and it's like, no, I'm like, he has you blocked. The bacteria on the hands. Ew. Like, get a toilet brush. That's definitely when you're on, like, he's on something like meth or coke or something. I don't know.
Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know?
How long till he's in jail? I have no faith in the Canadian law system, honestly. That's another thing, Messy Poo. I heard you say blaming me for unleashing him on the internet. Excuse me, as if I own the internet, you big loser. Like, seriously, how...
No, ma'am, you platformed him. You're the one that wanted to show you're a man at the time. You're a man. Oh my God, guys, look at this man I got. Isn't he hot? It goes subscribe to his YouTube channel. None of us would know who he was if you were not dumb, Chantal, and brought him on the platform. Nobody would know who Stabby was, Chantal, if you yourself, Chantal, did not promote him and promote his channel. I don't care who created the channel. The fact that he has a channel and you promoted it at the time makes you liable with your audience. You had an audience. You chose that audience with, supporters and haters alike and people in the middle. You promoted that channel. So you are liable. I'm very sorry to tell you that. I don't know why you don't understand that, but you are liable for that. So don't be complaining about him now when it's your fault that he is on the platform.
Dare you? Like I knew at the time what kind of monster he was.
And you stood and supported him. That's why people don't like you, Chantal. It's not rocket science as to why people don't like you. But yet you can't get why people don't like you. I'm lost for words, honestly.
I don't have the sixth sense that you have. And you puked in the event, yeah.
No, it's not like a bunch of people at the time weren't screaming at you, leave this guy behind, he's not good. You had multiple people telling you this. More than one. People telling you that we don't like him. The internet as a conclusive, we don't like this guy, get rid of him. We don't like him. And you ignored us, and then whenever it went south with you guys, that's when you had the problem. That's when he was abusive. That's when... Yeah, no, you don't get to cry at that, Chantal. I'm sorry.
You get some clothes so you can swim. We actually have a pool in the building, so... But I don't think so, Tracy.
Yo, Beezers, I miss you all.
Oh, God, well, I didn't miss you. I'm not a Beezer, but I did not miss you. You can leave again.
Hello. Hi, baby. How are you?
Hello.
I miss you.
Yeah, I don't remember, what comment you left for him, but you were basically like...
The comments? I think, still... Wait.
You don't think so, Teardrop? Tracy, I never see women swim, no. But they can, I guess. You know, burkinis or whatever. Depends if you're Muslim or not. The hairdo is hairdoing. Yeah, his hair is long, eh?
Golden girl, hi, and I wish inshallah your operation will be well inshallah.
That's nice of you.
Thank you, honey. مرحبا A+, أهلا وسهلا.
Kappa shirt, yeah.
Salah looks tired. You know, like, moving is exhausted.
Yeah. P&V said, everyone says hi.
P&V, hi.
Malik, hello.
Malik. وعليكم السلام أهلا وسهلا.
I love when you talk Arabic.
عن جد؟ والله.
Yeah, wallah.
Let me get the comment, wait.
How much did I help move?
Naturd, the coward, pathetic loser.
Oh, your comment's there?
My comment removed. My
Oh, you removed it?
Yeah.
Of course. Hi, Sabre. Basically saying like, you're a fine rat. You're a fine one to talk drain rat because you literally. Hi, friend. You literally would be on the street like the rat you are if you weren't leeching off of doo-doo.
Without doo-doo, he'll be in the street.
Yeah.
Just like the stray dog.
Ma'am, like your man sitting right next to you, gassing you up, is not leeching off of you for the little amount of money that you do make. You got a lot of nerve to talk there, Chantal. A lot of nerve.
And
No
how
offense for the animal, because the animal is better than him for a million times.
yeah, and how dare you talk about King Beezer in any way? Like, how dare you?
And how dare you call him King Beezer when you're not Queen Beezer anymore? I said it, stay mad.
Numi, loyalty Beezer, I'm proud of you for how far you can continue to stand bothered by trolls. The only one who can truly judge you is God. Thank you, Numi.
That's facts, wallah.
He's a day youth. Malik said he's a day youth.
Nader is the youth.
Yeah, he is. And so is Doo-Doo. Like, letting him flirt with women, like, right in front of her.
Tickles.
Also, you have a lot of nerve, Chantal, to comment on someone else's relationship. Are you jealous that you're not the other woman that he's flirting with? Probably.
Day youth is, like, Arabic word for cuckold. Say your comment now to the camera, speak your truth. That's basically what he said in his comment.
Just what I said now exactly before I come. It was my comment.
And we-
Stall, you have no connection to Stabby. Why are you trying to get yourself involved in this? You have no connections, no ties, no history with him. Why? It's so weird.
Pathetic loser.
And we love laughing at the Meth Fairy activity videos on BBW King's channel.
Oh, girl, I can say the same thing about all of your past videos that you've privated and / deleted. It's still on the internet just because that you don't have it on your channel anymore. Just because they're not there doesn't mean they don't exist. Just like those live streams that you deleted after you privated this one and probably deleted it by now.
Stan, please verify with Salah in an honest discussion how much each. Did I help you move a lot? Not really.
It's okay, baby.
I mean, when everything, like, I packed a lot of things at the home, but like actually moving it, no, I can't do that. But we had people who moved us, and Salah did a lot of the work. But then I did a lot of the unpacking. Like, I took care of the entire kitchen pretty much. Salah just like arranged the appliances and installed some new electric outlets so that there's like an area I can plug like the air fryer, the coal burner thing,
Yeah.
the tea kettle. Queen Beezer Diva mode.
Carolina, Salah is not scared of Nader. Imagine, guys, if I scare from this pathetic loser, this coward.
You'll use your kung fu on him, Bruce Lee.
Nader! Nader! He cleaned the toilet.
Yeah, between the two of you, I definitely choose Stabby. Sorry.
Very well. I swear. He's a good boy. Good boy.
A good belly dancer.
Oh my god, he danced better than the woman. Exactly, wallah, I swear.
My husband does all the moving. I pack everything and unpack. Exactly, yeah. Is it expensive for movers there?
Yeah, not bad. A bit, yeah.
Yeah, not compared to Canada. Like, for everything that we had moved and all the appliances and everything, they moved everything. It would be like probably close like $700 in Canada.
تقريبا it's me mostly.
تقريبا.
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 Yeah, almost, yeah.
That's his normal laugh. Whenever he goes like, it's like exaggerated.
No. He definitely got a hold of something, and that was his real laugh showing through. That was the fakest laugh I've ever heard, Chantal.
And that turd is 59 kilos of bone and sinew. Ew. Meth power.
Meth head.
Yeah, I want to clear something up because like I hate when people actually believe this stupid rumor and for some reason take it as truth. But they're like, whenever your grandma died, you were on drugs and this and that, and you treated her horribly. Number one, I never ever treated my grandmother horribly ever. I took her like once a week at least for groceries and spent time with her. And my mom and I were the only ones of our family that were there when she took her last breath. So I was there alone. Yes, even despite what meth head said about it, it doesn't matter.
Who is this? Who is this guy?
You have no labwa? Oh my god.
I would love to see you even attempt to do that. He gets on my last fiber of my being, if I'm being honest.
Really? Yeah, just because it has something to say, mind you, she's acting like.
I guess you all know who is this pathetic coward loser.
Yeah, I knew exactly. I was very loyal to her, and I wasn't on anything. Like the only time I only tried that's hard stuff once, and that was it. And then.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Girl, we all know those mysterious allergies that you had that 1 year and 1 year only. Isn't that just kind of odd? How you only had allergies that 1 year. That was it. Oh yeah, my allergies, guys. Oh no, it's just this time of year. One time. If you're gonna lie, at least make it somewhat reliable and / or believable, Chantal. Really.
I was never on anything else to go see her. Like, give me a break. Mistress, welcome to Beach of Peace. Race of Peace. Welcome, Mistress of Darkness. Welcome. I'm uncomfy. So that's absolutely 100% false. Thank you very much. I even have a picture. I took a picture of her when I was with her at the hospital, and I went like pretty much almost every day to see her with my family. So look who's back. Yeah. How old is Salah? How old are you, babe?
100.
Hi, Carmina. He's 30.
Okay, why can't you let him speak that for himself? Why do you have to answer for him? Did he forget how old he was again? I wouldn't be surprised.
I remember like somebody saying
the whole planet now, they know my age. Come on.
Hi, Christina.
Yeah, Mike answered, exactly.
So that's 30, yeah. Hi, Mike. Yeah, welcome back, Mistress. Welcome back. We know you didn't treat her bad. No need to address it. Yeah. I mean, my visors know for sure, you know. It's just so annoying that, like, people take that as content, like, just complete lies. Oh my gosh, you haven't seen the Evil Dead movie? You have to. It was so awesome. We watched it twice.
Yeah.
Like...
On cinema and Netflix.
Yeah. Well, something like Netflix, yeah. But, yeah, it was very good. If you like the original... And I just noticed a little...
Okay, I'm going to skip forward because Chantal just does not know what spoilers are, so skip forward a bit.
Nachos.
As you do it?
But I always hurt myself eating the nachos because they give you a whole little container of jalapenos and I eat them all.
Pickles.
Yeah, like the pickled jalapenos. You hate the theaters, Christina? Really?
With cheese.
With melted cheese. The priest in The Exorcist. Yeah, it's not like Father Karras was the best one, eh? Recliner seats. Do a couple's weigh-in. Did Celeste study English at university? His English is outstanding.
Shukran,
You learned it in school, eh? English? Yeah. They get taught English in the schools here. It's like a second language here. That's why everything is like bilingual mostly. Like the signs and everything. So.
And even the college, yeah. University.
Yeah. Are the films in the theaters in Kuwait English? Yeah, they're English and they have Arabic subtitles. So you always have to read subtitles every time you watch the movie, huh?
No, I actually understand what they say in the movie without the subtitle. Most of the time.
That's true.
Alhamdulillah, knock on wood.
Yeah.
That third English is getting worse. Bir my Sentinel.
See, I think that one comment about the movies being in English with Arabic subtitles is more than we've ever learned about the country from them so far. I did not know that. Thank you for the information. If you could keep up with that would be great.
You bear my witness. I eat people.
Bear my witness.
Yeah.
I eat people.
Wallah, you can't even understand anything he's saying.
He is pathetic coward.
It's Salah enjoying his first window. Actually, he doesn't really like windows that much, eh, babe? You don't love them, but the sea view, you love it.
Yeah, actually.
The Exorcist is a classic. Yeah, it's creepy. Like when it came out, people were leaving the theater and everything. Imagine in the 70s. It's very eerie. Yeah. I don't know if you would like it. It's kind of slow. At the beginning, it's a very slow burn. You know what I mean? He needs subtitles. All he does is mumble. I know. Ugh.
Basically, Natword is called keyboard warrior behind the monitor only.
Sir, if anyone's a keyboard warrior, it would be you, Mr. One Hand. You really want to talk about keyboards? It says the keyboard master himself that can't even play with both hands. No, pass play one. If you want to be petty, if you want to be a little petty, mister, I can be petty right back, even if it's not directed at me, Mr. Keyboard Warrior.
Yeah.
In the real life, he's so coward, pathetic loser.
Yeah, he got beat up once, and he tried to say that it was,
Believe me, I know these type of people, guys.
yeah. Even though these type of people.
Well, yeah, obviously. They're sitting right next to you, Slaw.
Got beat up, and he tried to say that he fell and scraped himself. I remember that. Thanks, Noonie. The sun sets, yeah. There's an Evil Dead game? No way. You should watch, also, the Ash vs. the Evil Dead is a really solid TV series. I love it. It's too bad it came to an end. Asking Nutter to square up in the Julep parking lot. Yeah, Salah's 100% not afraid of him, and he would probably kick his butt in real life, for sure.
Yeah, like I said earlier, my money's on Stabby, with, like, no questions asked, no questions needed, no questions required. Stabby.
I saw the Friday the 13th game, yeah. You should play it. It was your first and last scary movie, Golden Girl? People saying you're still in the old apartment? So dumb.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're still in the same old apartment. Like, we just came to look at an apartment and filmed it. Like,
Knowing you, Chantal, I would not be surprised at all if that were the case. I mean, knowing your track record about manipulating stories and manipulating the narrative. Like I've said earlier, Chantal, and like I've said before, once you lie, it's really hard to get your trust with your audience back.
I don't know. People come up with really weird theories, but you know what? That's what they rely on for content. Like, there's no. I heard your mama say, like, you know, you need to clap back at Charlie. You need to talk about Charlie. But the thing is like, if you look at her views, if she's talking about anything else other than me, she cannot afford to talk about anyone else. So she's stuck. You know, it's like there's no other choice for her. And like, I don't know how people can still hear her whine about stupid things like my lights. Like, who cares? Like, get a life.
Guys.
Yeah. What are you cooking next, Kim? Oh, I'm gonna be cooking tomorrow. It's a surprise. I'm gonna be cooking pretty much for most of my mukbangs for a while now. I'm kind of sick of takeout.
By the way, how is Motel 6 for Ev Gunt?
Okay, Sims 2 apartment. I know the Sims 2 apartment's not talking about someone else's living situation, Sims 2 apartment. I don't know why he's gotten so smug recently, but it's not cute. There's a reason why people don't like you, Sloan. I just can't imagine why people don't like you.
Yeah, the nerve. You have the nerve to criticize anyone's looks, number one, when you don't even cam up at all. Like, and when you do, you look like John C. Reilly. And when you don't even show where you live. Like, I'm sorry, but hello.
You're not entitled to see what anyone else's living situation looks like, Chantal. Very sorry to tell you.
You probably live in a stuffy crap hole. Like,
why she hide her face in every live stream she did?
no, seriously, it's true. People who just sit there and judge other people.
Oh yeah, I thought that laugh was fake though. Slaw, what happened to? Oh no, he's just being silly with this laugh. What happened? I thought that that wasn't your real laugh. Why did you use that laugh again? They're on something. I'm telling you. Allegedly, they're allegedly on something. This anger doesn't just come out of nowhere. You know, once the mask slips, it's really hard to put it back on, and whoever they're on really makes it fall off a lot easier than usual.
Well, like, I don't know.
And how like they call it or they call her reaction channel while she hide her face.
Yeah.
How she react?
That's another thing Charlie said. That's true.
Well, I don't show my face and I can react. I mean, are you YouTube? Do you get to decide what is a reaction and what's not? No. If my channel wasn't allowed on YouTube, it would be removed. But guess what? I'm still here. Jealous.
You don't react. Like, what are you reacting? You're like wheezy cackle, witch cackle. Like, you don't show any facial expressions.
Literally hater.
Yeah, that's pure just what it is. John C. Reilly catching strays.
Okay, well, Chantal, didn't you at one point do a reaction video to where you didn't show your face? I mean, you did in a picture form, but like not, you just narrated the entire thing? By your own logic, that wasn't a reaction either. I mean, I would say so. Wouldn't you guys think? It's really funny whenever when the narrative suits her, it's not a reaction, but when she does it herself, it's a reaction. It's fine. It's fine.
Those cats I posted on the community tab, we went outside to go, like, in the car to go do groceries, and these two cats just came up to us crying loud. Have a video of it. So we gave them some food. Press 1 if you want to see FFG's face. I don't think anyone really does. Maybe that's why she doesn't show it. But like, I saw a tweet she like, because I was watching Yo Mama stream, like talking about like calling Charlie a fatty. Like, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? Like, Charlie doesn't have like 800 chin, so who are you calling fat, really? Like, you know. And this is not even me fat shaming. This is me pointing out straight facts. Like the audacity, the nerve. Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like I live in like the bizarro world where people just like completely disregard any of her lies, all of her looks, and all of the hypocritical look shaming she does. And yeah, thank you, Charlie, for saying that even though we don't get along, you still think that I'm not ugly. So thank you. That's, you know, like, because that takes a lot, like, to, I guess, compliment in a way, like, somebody you don't get along with, like, or at least be honest regardless. You know what I mean? It's all projection.
Also, we respect Charlie for address the racist.
Yeah,
For FFG.
she does that, yeah.
We don't.
Yeah. You showed those cats and Monty claims you are getting a cat now.
The hypocrisy coming
Yeah.
out.
If I want to get...
Well, didn't you also say that you might be getting a cat soon? Slaw? Didn't she say that? I'm pretty sure she did.
Get a cat, I'll get a cat. Like, literally, he like swat his cat on camera, and he has the nerve to talk about how I raised my cats or whatever, and her to like be, she's obviously just pure defaming. She's like years of abuse. I don't think so, lady. Get a life. She's the epitome of ashtray and cigarettes. Ew. At least thick and beautiful personality. Thank you, mistress. Yeah, she said that herself. Yeah, Charlie's way better, way prettier than, like, are you kidding? I can't even compare to FFG. Ugh. No. And the only reason I'm bringing her looks up is because it's relevant in this situation. Because all she does is cut others down for their looks or whatever, you know? Like,
No, ma'am, you only talk about how, you know, people's jugs. Do you not remember that a few minutes ago? Other women, sorry, let me clarify, looks and jugs into the equation. I'm provoked, naturally. So, who's the one bringing up looks again?
comes after Charlie. She's a better looking woman than you, and she's better at roasting than you, 100%. So, shut it. Shut your big hole.
At least Charlie have some manners. If Gunt, zero manners.
Says the man that's been trying to get in on this action to try to drum up views this entire video. Learn your place, Slaw. If we want your opinion, we'll ask.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she can at least articulate and sound, like, intelligent compared to, you know?
Yeah.
Her voice is scary. Thanks, Numi. Let alone stealing your cat and being invasive. She has the nerve to call anyone obsessed. Really. Like, you have all my leftovers. All of them. Like, I think you should get a cat, and I'm a cat lover. Animal Patrol visited the Villa 3.
So are you calling your cat a leftover, Chantal? Tell us how you really feel. That's disgusting, if I'm being honest. Like, imagine hating women so much that you call your cat a leftover. Let me say that one more time. Imagine hating women so much that you call your female cat that you loved, apparently, a leftover. Disgusting.
Animal Control visited 3 times and found no neglect. Exactly. Charlie's very pretty. Yeah, so exactly. And she does her makeup well. Like, she's, you know what I mean? Like, for sure. So, whatever. When Charlie said that the compliments the girl gang give FFG about her looks are how you talk about an ugly baby. The only reason they even interact with her is to try to piss me off, and it just doesn't work. I don't care whatsoever. Like, if you want to be pathetic and follow someone like that, that's your karma. Yeah, Gemini. We can all talk about looks, get real. This whole notion of conveniently ignoring the obvious is dead. I'm calling it how I see it. Yeah, it's true. You know? Think I'm a vile person all you want. I'm, again, not the one who did any of the vile crap she's done. You know what I mean? And then try.
What did she do exactly? Did she neglect the cat? Did she hate women to the point to where the entire video, the entire hour so far, been mentioning other women's looks and talking about how your leftover scraps is your cat? Did she do any of that? No, I don't think so. Isn't that kind of odd?
Act virtuous like a savior to BBJ. Give me a break. We haven't seen proof of life for BBJ since you got all that money from everybody, you scammer. So
Sad BBJ.
So also, you yourself, again, I hate to reiterate this, but you yourself said, quit showing the cat for content, and she did. Where's the cat at? Girl, you can't have both ways. Shut it.
But anyways, so, yeah, I mean, whatever. That's our bitching for the day. Like, yeah, I found it so cowardly of him to block you, like, when you commented on the thing.
Yeah.
The nerve of you to talk about our place or our lives when you literally are a meth head who leeches off of a woman. You suck the life out of people. That's all you do, and you're disgusting.
He has the nerve to react to our big apartments while he live with Dudu in
I mean, you live with Chantal. What's the difference?
her apartment.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
for him at all.
Yeah, she like her condo has as much personality as the two of them combined.
And yet somehow Slaw is less than that. That lackluster of a personality to where he doesn't even hold a candle to the both of them.
I heard her say that you need glasses for being with me. Excuse me? Like, you mean like the grandma glasses that
Look
you
up
guys
his
have? I know.
If you want to go in about glasses, then where's your glasses at? I haven't seen you wear any sort of glasses. I haven't mentioned you mention glasses anytime soon. You know, remember the ones that you broke on? Remember the ones that you stepped on and broke? Yeah, where's the replacements for that, girl? I'm still waiting.
Ew. Ew. I don't know. I honestly, I'm blind. I must have been blind.
My shoe is even more beautiful than your face, not yours.
The bottoms of your shoe.
Says the man that's aged a decade and then a day in 6 months is talking about other people's looks.
Walking cow crap all day.
Exactly, yeah, facts.
She said the other day she is putting all the super chat money to buy a new house. What happened to BBJ getting this money or animal charities scammer? Yeah, right.
She already donated the money to the Animal Foundation, and whatever she does with her money is her own business. I don't see the problem.
A new house. Yeah, sure. Zachary had a rare spill saying if she should cam up as well. Exactly. If you're going to be criticizing people, don't be a coward that you are. Big, tough, bad woman with tries to put on a friggin' New York, Boston gangster accent. You look ridiculous. Grow up. Seriously. And stop leaving comments with your 800 alt accounts, like friggin' loser.
Okay, well, someone's projecting that they use sock accounts because I wasn't even going to mention this, but since she wants to talk about sock accounts, give me one moment. Because I got this comment. I'll let you guys stop and pause to read if you guys would like. But I usually don't have comments enabled, but you people are absolute C-words. This is a luxury property for the like this just reads as Chantal. I wasn't even going to show this, but since she wants to talk about sock accounts, then what do you call this, Chantal? I highly doubt that this is an actual viewer. Stay mad.
You see boy, Billy dancer.
He looks like, whenever he dances, he looks like a piece of wiggly sinew. You know, like the part of a chicken that's all wobbly and gross and skinny?
Oh my god.
It's generous and nice of you to be giving Natter content with his broke ass. Yeah, exactly. Whatever. We all hated Natter from the beginning. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you guys really did. I don't blame you for leaving when I was around that loser. Like, ew. God. I don't know. A plus. It doesn't really matter because we're just calling a spade a spade. Like, you know, we don't have to agree on everything, you know, obviously, but what she said in that case was very accurate. You know? 100% accurate. But if she has the nerve dragging Salah when there's no way, like, she has a man of her own, like, first of all, get a man of your own, and then, you know what I mean? Like, get a life. Please. You're the handsomest man that ever handsomed.
You're the most beautiful lady I've ever seen in my life.
You want to do this?
Yeah, that's
Well, Chantal, of course, he's going to tell you what he really wants you to think because, you know, you're his meal ticket to Canada. That's pretty obvious. It's been obvious from the start, and also the fact that you guys are this mad over some drama about DMs leaking. You guys aren't subtle at all. You got even with the misplaced rages to other people, you guys are really mad that they leaked those DMs, and I love that for you the most.
Thanks, babe. I realized Dee Dee tries to put on a New York Italian mafia accent. Oh my gosh. The biggest, boringest woman I ever seen in my life. Like, honestly, she could literally like body slam her man. Like, he looks like a piece of like little. He looks like Gumby next to her. Stop single shaming. Well, I mean, if you're gonna come for me and make fun of my relationship and make up things about it and talk crap all day about my relationship, make a living.
She talked about someone specific, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're single, fine, whatever, that's no problem. It's just that don't come for us and make a living off of false accusations about our relationship when you are sitting there lonely as hell behind an avatar like a coward. Please, just don't.
Smoky, yeah.
I mean, since you guys are this mad about it, it pretty much just confirms that all those rumors and those DMs are true, if I'm being honest. No one gets that defensive and that mad over rumors. Just a thought, but of course, and then again, you guys aren't subtle at all. In any sort of capacity, you guys are not subtle. But oh well, not my problem.
Yeah, like everyone, I don't know, all the reactors in Gore World have the same gross voice. I don't know what it is, but
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you sure about that? Because I still, my voice hasn't changed that much since I was like, I don't know, 16 or so. It still roughly sounds about the same. Are you jealous? I bet you are.
Your voice disgusting.
yeah. She consulted a psychic about me. Oh, sorry, we don't believe in that.
Ma'am, weren't you doing tarot, not that long ago? Didn't you have your own tarot deck and we're pulling out tarot cards? I'm pretty sure that you were. I mean, I will say it was before all of this, this absolute boring arc, but don't try to shame people for doing it when you yourself were doing it, Chantal.
Not shape she did. Yeah, like Chantala forever. That's a cute one. Charlie's title to her stream. Foodie Beauty's husband has some explaining to do and more. Okay, so I'll explain. Whatever. Like, people don't know the first thing about our relationship. Like, we literally, like, aren't anything but loving on camera. So, like, for people to just, like, find fault in any little thing is so...
Okay, well, she just told on herself. We're nothing but loving on camera. Wouldn't someone that, loves their partner say, we're nothing but loving to one another? Like, I don't see any problem with that. Or something along those lines. When, like, we're only loving on camera. Like, that just... Chantal always gives a way to tell on herself. It's absolutely the craziest thing I've ever seen. But then again, here we are.
Just screams bored and desperate.
Imagine if Gant life without Chantal.
Yeah, she would have nothing. Your personality
She still has a job at the end of the day. Are you jealous?
is being a mean girl towards me. Like, nice achievement you have in life. Like, really. Stay bothered. How tired do you get of the comments saying how irritating the hookah sounds? People are big mad. Yeah, I know. Well, I like the hookah, so. The pagan grandma wants to know if I miss.
Of course, forbid anyone for, actually giving an opinion on your stream. Imagine caring so little about the community that is, paying your bills, Chantal, and just saying, well, I like the hookah. Ma'am, this isn't about you. This is about the people that are paying your bills and saying how they don't like something. Well, I like... That's them. I've never seen anyone so inconsiderate in their entire lives. But, Chantal just really just proves me wrong time and time again.
Sure. Imagine if... Yeah, exactly. She's projecting and she's jealous of seeing you happy and all your positive comments. She's bitter and her Motel 6 live every night. She has no life. Exactly. That's what it is. Purely, like, it's obvious. Like, you don't see me, like, having all content about them, like, at all, They act like they live with us, Teardrop. Like, they know anything about us. Like, they know nothing. They're so wrong about everything. Like, Messy Poo, you have the DMs, like, 100%. Like, remember, they're like, we'll never turn on you,
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Like,
still the message on my phone.
Yeah, they're all wrong about you and your marriage. Like, the thing, she completely contradicts herself now just because she's butthurt and, like, trying to fit in,
And whatever you say, whatever you do, the haters will keep hate you and make bad comments about you. It's all that she said, all this.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You love the sounds of the hookah? It's so, like, weird. I don't know. I don't get it. Like,
ASMR hookah.
Yeah.
It's shisha, not hookah.
Shisha. Jenny, your Hey Foodie. I love your new seaside condo. Can't wait to see what you do with it. I think you found the place you'll be living at. Thank you, Jenny. You don't have to see eye to eye for Charlie. We've been right when it comes to FFG. Exactly. Can you believe Teen Sass did a swimsuit try and haul? Oh my god, man. Like, no. Ew. Seriously. And that's another thing. Like, Missy Poo was, like, apparently did, like, a post, like, trying to decorate, like, saying I don't decorate for my man. Like, just the dumbest, pettiest, immature shit. Like, excuse me, we've seen your bedroom, like, full of pet hair, I can just imagine. And
I know that this woman that had the most disgusting, filthy, absolute abysmal bedroom is not commenting on someone else's bedroom. I know that's not the case. Like, I'm hearing that right? Like, I'm not mishearing that. That's what she's saying. Okay. The audacity of this woman. I swear to the Lord.
like, you have the tackiest decorations I've ever seen. So I don't think I need decorating advice from you when your decorations are worse than Dollar Tree looking. Like you have like weird posters, like I don't know, eclectic weird posters and tacky shit. Like weird, no. I don't need advice from you, thank you. And you don't know the first thing about decorating.
Okay, says the mandala woman that had a mandala on her wall for the longest time. Talking about tacky. Ma'am.
Middle Eastern style whatsoever, okay?
She's weirdo and fake as hell.
Yeah, even you were surprised, eh, when she like just completely turned. Like,
yeah.
What the hell? I hate people like that. I cut them out of my life. Like, I've learned so much being online. These kind of people exist and fake people, and I just cut them right out like a friggin' bad limb. Goodbye.
She's a huge joke.
Yeah, Carolina. I got 64 votes and 75% said she was ugly. Her stunning wreaths. Flopera. Ew. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of, I used to have a friend, and her boyfriend's mom used to take these plates and cut out pictures from Sears catalog and glue them on. It's like some kind of tacky, I don't know. But don't sit here and say that our relationship is like fake and no chemistry when you literally just lay in, like your boyfriend has, like your man has no personality whatsoever, your husband, like literally, like.
Okay, what has your man done, Chantal, to show any sort of emotion other than just laughing at this point? Stone cold laughing. What has he done other than that? Nothing. He does not have a personality. Someone's projecting.
No personality.
Sleeping behind her and
yeah.
Say nothing.
Exactly. Like, please. Anyway.
Give me a break.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Long break.
I swear these people wake up and say, time to nitpick for everything Chantal does in life. It's pathetic. Literally, they do that. They go on Twitter and for free, like at least I get paid to be on here, and they just me all day obsess about my life. Like a bunch of idiots. Like, we know where you live. Okay, that's not creepy or anything. Like, where is it okay to dox people, like to show where they live online? You don't think that's like a bit dangerous?
Okay, Chantal, but that same exact logic, how is it okay to dox Dee Dee's mother's retirement home? Remember that? Have you told your little, the husband that little part of that story? I highly doubt that, but how is that okay? I would love to know, but we're not gonna get any answers because it doesn't go with her narrative, guys. It's fine.
But anyway.
Oh really? They are welcome.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
really.
welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. See what happens to you.
The home. You're welcome. Come.
Exactly. You watch wrestling, babe? No, eh?
Before, yeah.
Also, sorry for pausing so much, but wouldn't you know what your husband does in his spare time, Chantal? Like, you guys live together, allegedly, right? And if you guys are living together, wouldn't you know what he watches or not, since you guys were in the same, area pretty much 24/7 when he wasn't away doing work, whatever work was in his spare time? And since you don't go anywhere without him, Chantal, wouldn't you know that? Wouldn't you know if he watches wrestling or not? Keep telling on yourself, Chantal. Keep telling.
Anyways, pathetic people, really. Twitter's very toxic. I don't even bother going there. Me neither. I should probably report some people because they're definitely bullying. But like, I don't have a Twitter, so you're talking to yourself, like, for free? Like, you don't have anything better to do in your life, really?
I can only speak for myself here, Chantal, but think of it kind of like, I don't know, any other sort of fandom. We're there to talk about the thing. We don't care if the people's there or not. We're there to entertain ourselves. So, in turn, we don't care if you're there. If anything, I'm happy that you're not there. You can stay off of there. all you want. Please, don't come back. We don't want you.
Home cooking coming tomorrow, Colleen. Can you and Murad make a wrestling video? Flop era. But yeah, like, those wreaths are bad. I don't know. I don't think I'll go look at her bedroom in her video. Do you think I want decorating advice from her? There's like a random lion picture and like, I don't know what else. And like, probably full of pet hair. I don't know. No thanks. They spend all day making conspiracy theories about a woman who is on other side of the world to pay their bills and feed their kids. It's mentally ill. Twitter policy is welcoming bullies, really? Yeah. But yeah, exactly. Like, you don't know the first thing about this culture, and like to sit here judging even our old apartment makes you look like a giant uncultured douchebag. Because I have actually screenshotted pictures of people I saw on TikTok from the Middle East. Their apartments are the same. The windows were the same. The kitchens were a lot worse. And like, you have the nerve. Like, try making fun of those people. See what happens to you.
Okay, Chantal, but at the same time, why are you trying to be like, look at these people where they live, look at these people's, living conditions, look at ours though, ours is so much better. Like, isn't that not very Muslim of you to try to compare yourselves to others? I really don't know what high horse that you're on, Chantal, but you need to take it down a few pegs if you ask me personally.
It's just disgusting. I don't know. But
They are nasty people.
yeah. Nasty, nasty, nasty. It smells crazy in there. Nothing but heckling, insults, sarcasm, sanctimony, judgment, hypocrisy. P&V, you always nail it. Malice, venom, vitriol. They're berserkers, meat puppets, miserable people. Yeah, meat puppets, exactly. No, just hollow shells of people. I don't get it. How they have the nerve to say I'm vile. Like, do I have a Twitter account doing that to people? Like...
You did at one point, girl. Don't try to act like you've never had any sort of Twitter account. I'm pretty sure that I even tweeted at you a few times last year. Remember that? Yeah, you never responded, which is probably a good thing.
No. Whatsoever. The only thing I'm addressing here is hypocrisy and lies, basically. Salah never messaged Mr. Moo or Missy Poo anytime. Yeah, the last thing was when we got into a fight about her super chatting FFG because, and she's saying, you'll see that at the end of the friendship, we said we're stepping away. You stepped away because I sent you a voice note giving you crap for lying to me and doing that behind my back, which you did lie.
She lied and she said I wasn't there. I was in work or something like this.
You have the DM of that too, proving she's a liar.
Yeah.
So do you want us to show the DMs or what? Because
yeah, like I've said before, people that are telling the truth don't mind showing the proof.
You can play that game. I don't know how you think, oh, I have DMs. You think you're going to get like 20, 30,000 views just like a...
She needs views.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Desperate.
I can't imagine. Like, imagine if my mom did what you did online, like showing your jugs and making up lies, like you think you're something. I would be so embarrassed.
And her dolls.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
I can't stand her chipmunk face. Show the DMs, why protect her? We could, yeah. I could definitely show them. I mean, I'm not protecting her. It's just like, I don't know. I can definitely put them up, no problem. One of you guys are best friends so dang good. She was like our friend for a while, you know, like that's what's so surprising. Like, you know, okay, so if you thought I was treating BBJ so badly, so if you're a friend, same thing with Shannon, what you do is you immediately just go to the enemy and like super chat them and believe like everything they say. No, you go into the DMs as usual and you message me and say like that's such a coward, immature way to approach a situation with a supposed friend. You know what I mean?
If my memory serves right, Chantal, Shannon did try that. And then you shut her down. And so when you were live, Shannon went to your live. And then you shut her down again. And then she went to FFG. So you don't get to try to cry victim with that.
Like, and then to be mad at me for now going and spreading lies about Salah and I when you know it's not true. Like, you completely contradicted yourself in this DM. So don't make us break them out. Like, get a life.
True.
Yeah, seriously. The lying's embarrassing, the jokes are fine. I don't know. My the emojis. I need more Howie emojis. A traitor, yeah. For sure.
I want to steal some calls from you. No?
You can have my shisha babe, I'm down. Yeah. I'm smoked out. I just have like one, usually a night, and then that's it. It relaxes me and I'm tired. So yeah, I'll probably do some, because my kitchen is big now, I could set up the camera and like do cooking maybe. I don't like to cook in my bite and everything, but Salah's gonna get me a little bench for the kitchen. So I can sit in there. Not a wheelie chair. I wonder if her son-in-law is proud of her with her tatas hanging out, practically advertising breastfeeding a reborn and subliminal messaging. It's so weird and creepy, I don't know. But anyway. Good riddance. Like I said, the title of this, taking out the trash. Goodbye, like all of these people, honestly.
Which is funny because you ended up deleting this live stream and, 2 months worth. But, internet's forever, Chantal. Just because it doesn't exist on your channel doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Like, we just don't have time for that crap. I don't know. It just annoys me that people have so much time on their hands to just be so vile and wrong about everything, She should have gone to you privately, didn't know she was your friend. Yeah, like if you saw, like show all the DMs and Missy Poo. And there's no recent ones. Like you'll see the date ending right pretty much where we had her falling out. And I think I have a right to be upset about that. Like, you don't think I have a right to be upset about her basically going from being our friend to wanting to sponsor Salah, which we don't need to do two things, to offering all kinds of things in our lives, to being like solid support, to completely being...
Also, notice what she just said. Missy wanted to sponsor Salah, which we don't need you to do, thanks. That kind of implies that was the original plan all along. Reading between the lines, you start to catch on after a while.
And just like at a time that was like really bad for me when people were accusing me of like being bad to my cat, blah blah blah.
And take care of your car.
Yeah, like are you kidding? I think my feelings were valid. What did we do today? Continue to clean up the place. and unpack. We're pretty much almost done. And did the groceries, recorded a video, which I have to upload after this. And watched some things and had dinner, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, watch some things. What kind of things are you watching? I'm sure that you're probably going to be watching stuff about you, Chantal. I wouldn't be surprised.
Thanks, Carolina. No, I'm not gonna rage anymore. These people just they become more and more pathetic every day. Honestly, and now like I'm on good medication. I'm on my medication, and my moods are more stable. You know. Is she lying about Salah wanting to come to Canada? I think you were a good pet mom most of the time. Yeah, no one's perfect. Like for her to say she's a perfect pet mom, please. And so if you admit you're not, then shut up about it. You know, you're a hypocrite.
The hypocrisy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like someday. Like right now, Cornbread. Our plan is to stay here for like a few years. So no, we don't want to go to Canada now. She doesn't know anything about our relationship. You know. My Egyptian boyfriend made it official today, and he told me he loves me. Oh, okay, Bella. Hey, what happened? Like I remember you saying about like him going out with the girlfriend. So everything was okay with that.
Wish you good luck.
Thank you. Good luck. Yeah. Bless the meds and shisha. Do they have any big box stores here? Yeah, they have like huge stores. Like, yeah, they do. Yeah, no, we're in the new home. Could you do a grocery POV in a supermarket? Yeah, we could, sure. I guess, yeah. The grocery stores are pretty much like any grocery store, kind of, I guess. No, not like a Loblaws, but it depends where you go, I guess. There's like all kinds. There's like Lulu hypermarket. There's co-ops. There's like different types of grocery stores. There's online grocery stores.
And Carrefour.
Carrefour, yeah. Don't ever let your man go with the girlfriend. Everything's okay as far as I know. I don't know. I trust him. Yeah, you have to trust. Like, if there's no trust, there's nothing. But I think people say that, but there's like, I don't know if there's any such thing as blind trust. You know, we're all skeptical to some degree. You know what I mean? I think that's natural. That's normal for sure. So, you tired, babe?
Kinda.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, nowadays the weather is so good. Cloudy.
Yeah, you like cloudy weather in the rain, eh?
Yeah.
I'm all day happy when it rains. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why it's such a big thing for like people to talk about me getting a cat, because you weren't never right about me like not being a good cat owner. And
To be fair, we didn't know the state of BBJ. We just thought that she was sick. Nope, come to find out she was pretty badly neglected. So, yeah, I would say that's a very fair, very fair point to say that we don't want you to get another cat for obvious reasons.
if I want a cat, I'll get a cat. It's my choice.
It might be your choice, but, you know, the power of the internet's pretty strong, Chantal. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do anything because, you know, again, I don't involve myself in your life like that, but not to say that some people won't. So don't be surprised if some people complain.
I hope you do come to Canada. I miss Canadian bees. I don't know why people make it sound bad if Solo does want to. Yeah, exactly. If he was just like, he's so handsome, he could easily find someone. If he was just wanting citizenship, he could find someone easy to get it from. You know what I mean? He knows with me, it's like, there's so many challenges, and he loves me. So he's willing to,
of course.
you know, like I wouldn't be moving here and like living here as a resident. It would be you know what I mean? Like, it just nothing makes any sense. The math is not mathing, you know?
Okay, well, the math isn't mathing because that's not what happened. The original plan, and my theory that I've collected and heard throughout the community, is that the original plan was to get him to Canada, but because of your bankruptcies, you can't sponsor anybody. So now you have to lay low in Kuwait to either pay off your debts or like wait it out something, try to make enough money to pay them off at some point, or just, you know, completely ignore them and forget about them. But it's not super far-fetched, Chantal. We're not as stupid as you think.
So
Like, I sponsor you.
yeah, exactly, yeah. And I know people think that's not possible, but it is. Just like it was possible for us to get married on a visitor visa. Mashallah. You know? So sometimes Google doesn't have all the answers.
Yeah.
And King Beezer wants to keep on beezing. We are tired from moving, yeah. I don't think Salah really knows much about SJM. If you had mistreated your cats, they would have run away. So no, but also, Mike, like the animal control came 3 times, you know? Like
I think it's John, the one who put the TV snack on the
TV snack.
on the fire, on the cooker.
Yeah. I don't find it funny when people are struggling personally, like, so I don't get a big laugh out of it. If you know, if people are struggling, well, you know, hopefully they get help, but I mean, I don't really care too much. Like, honestly, I don't know. We don't like watch him or anything, so, but we see the snippets. I don't know. It's just like the whole Gore World thing is a huge mess. I don't think he could put up with you if he didn't love you, LOL. Like, there's like seriously.
Anyone desperate enough will go through hell to get to what they want, Chantal. Don't ever forget that. Just because he's playing lovey-dovey doesn't mean that he won't go through hell and then some to get what he wants in the end. I think everybody in the room can notice that, but you, of course, being in denial, won't see that for some reason.
Yeah, yeah, I can be a handful, but mostly I think I have like grown up a lot in a lot of ways, and I'm not the same, messy person from the villa. I'm not like.
If anything, the stream has just concluded that you are that same exact messy person in the villa and then some because you slapped on a hijab. That's the only difference I'm seeing. Oh, sorry, and your ring because you're married and you're man, and the fact that your man can sit by you while you spew this is just disgusting. If you see me, I can see why you guys deleted this so fast, but just because it's deleted doesn't mean it's gone.
Not at all. Like he sees old videos of me, and he's like, I don't even believe that was you. Like I've really just turned a leaf in a lot of ways. People will leave him comments on his channel. Did you know Chantal did this? Blah, blah, blah. As if he didn't completely see everything. All of my behavior is completely online to see for free. So, I mean, how could he not see this? But he sees the person I am, and yeah, it's,
Like people are able to change. Easy.
Yeah, it's not easy to change, but,
If anyone's changed, though, that's you. You used to, hold values to yourself, and now look at you. Now look at you being just as disgusting as she is now. So yeah, people can change. Not for the better, though.
Kinda easy.
Some things.
But for you, easy because you're strong, baby.
Oh, thanks, babe. But you're my rock. You make me stronger. Like a good couple does that with each other. Like he keeps me very grounded, and he's very wise beyond his years. Like even though he's younger, he's so much more mature in a lot of ways. And I think a lot of it's his culture and being
and the fact that he's probably lying about his age.
Like,
allegedly.
The way he was. He had a really strong upbringing, and he's...
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, oh, your hands are cold, yes.
Hola.
Oh, yeah, please. I'm burning up. Thank you.
They see you on 20.
Oh, my Iraqi boyfriend told me we shouldn't trust any guy from the Middle East, except if they're from Kuwait. No way. Also, last Syrian. Yeah, he makes me want to do better. He inspires me, actually, I can say that, yeah. Like, you inspire me, you bring out the good in me, Like, if you compare last year, I was crying all the time and losing my mind and on drugs, and, I mean...
I'm so glad for that.
Yeah, like he said, like, don't you want to change, like, do better, change for the better in a lot of ways, and it's true, yeah, like, I already had that in me that I wanted to, but definitely change for the better. It really started to worry about your overall well-being before you met Salah. Thank you. I was going through a lot of trauma during the villa. You seem different now. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, for sure. I went through a lot of trauma. A lot of it I still haven't processed a lot. And it takes, like, somebody going through something like that and then being, like, for him, like, he has to be strong to be able to deal with a lot of things that, fall back from that. Maybe Chantal's putting up with Salah because he's a gamer who plays video games. It takes someone to... Hi, Brazen! Yeah. You know what, Mistress? Like, it's not like he games 24/7. Like, we still spend most of our time adulting, like, and living life and being together. But when he has downtime, the fact that he likes to game, instead of going to club, well, there's no clubs here, but instead of, like, going out all the time and, like, me wondering where he is and stuff like that, like, he's just a really loyal, honest person. And, his gaming is just really, like, a good pastime because it, he's still here with me while he's doing it. And yeah, so, no way in the lonely...
I mean, other than his word, how do you know that he's going to these places that he says that he is, Chantal? Just because he's saying, oh, I'm going to work. How do you know? You don't know. You're more than likely locked in there too. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. It's not like you can go out on your own because you refuse to, so... What, just because he did 2 live streams of Resident Evil? Okay, girl.
Call you a liar as you weigh in live. I know, right, Carolina? Hi, Trixie. Your husband is on COD, not the streets. Yeah.
Thank you, Trixie.
Yeah, Mistress Gamers are awesome. Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
OG gamers.
Yeah. I mean, if the person's gaming, like, all the time and not paying attention to you, that's when it's a problem, but that's not the case. I do not call her a liar.
Sleepy, baby?
You
wanna sleep?
Yeah, I want to get off soon and sleep and relax at least. Get comfy, and tomorrow...
Maybe watch a movie before you sleep?
You won't fall asleep during the movie? Yes, you will.
I'll try my best.
You sleep like a rock. Like, if he falls asleep during a movie, I, have to pretty much put him in bed. Take the... even, like, you don't feel me moving the covers and pulling them out from under you and putting them on you. Because if I don't cover him, he'll get a cold. Like, he gets really sick in the morning. He'll get, like, a sore throat. Okay. So let's relax, yeah. Keeps your brain active, yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Or you always, like, I have to remove your pillows and fix your pillows because you'll get a sore neck.
Z.
But yeah, so
I'm gonna skip forward a bit because
a lot of them. I don't miss Julia though. Same with my husband, but I struggle to get to sleep. I used to remember I used to always come on and be like, I have insomnia. Because I would be so worried and felt, you want to kill him. Your life is complete. Yeah, it's starting to feel more complete, you know? If the phone users haven't come back by now, then maybe they didn't really wish you well. I think that was eye-opening for me, Cornbread. I think a lot of people really just, a lot of people were just here for a good time. But at my expense, at the expense of my misery, at the expense of me being a complete mess. And that's just not healthy for me, you know? And the ones who remain, I think that's true. That's true. You know, people come and go in your life. That's the thing with life. It's not finite. Like, it's always changing. It's always fluid. And even people in your life come and go. You don't own anything in this dunya, in this life. Like, that's what Islam has taught me. It makes so much sense, and it makes you feel better about this life. This life, creation, is just bad about him when we broke up. The only person I talked bad about was Nat Turtle Scammy, because I talked about my abuse.
He's scammy.
Yeah, he's a total scammer.
Totally fits.
Yeah, can I have $150 because my boss needs tools? And I'm like, no, he doesn't, you freaking liar. You want to gamble or you want drugs. Anyway.
He cannot buy his own cigarettes?
No, he can't.
This is bullshit. Pathetic.
2 packs, $14.95, I remember. Just because I don't do as you do doesn't mean you're wrong or different. Everyone's different. Can you imagine if we were the same people? Who was she on? Just put Foodie Beauty in the title and you'll get clout. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Wallah.
Barb, yeah. So you and Solar back talking with Missy Moon, her husband. No, that's 100% lies. Like, she needs to show DMs, the recent ones that we're talking, because it's not going to happen.
That's what...
Yeah, it's not the same at all. Why does she have a ukulele? To try to be quirky and funny. Probably, brace it. She's not credible at all. Like she blatantly just completely lies, just like FFG. It's disappointing why certain users turn on you. I don't know, like, it's very, very, very weird. I never thought that would happen. Like, in the way that it happens too. Like, okay, so you don't like me anymore, but then you go and like make, you know what I mean? Like, try to get on the clout train. She uses clickbait titles that have nothing to do with what she attempts to talk about. She is very odd. Yeah, it's giving me a helmet head haircut. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my impression of him was spot on. I'm sorry if you watched the helmet head haircut. Oh my gosh.
I think that the audio got cut off at the end, naturally.
Try your vape. I want to.
Oh, so I guess. Okay, we're back. Apparently there's just a big chunk of the video that doesn't have any sort of audio. I'm sorry, it's the only copy I have of this. But like, this is all on her end.
At first, so like, how do I behave with this and this and that, you know, like. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty, so I think I'll get off soon.
Thirsty? Wait.
Really nice, thank you. Babe, I'm gonna get, I wanted to try your vape. I wanted to show them. Thank you. I think we're gonna get off soon, I guess. You're amazing.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
Shukran, baby. Have
fun, baby. Especially if you're spending it with the right person, you know? On the flip side.
Inshallah.
And I have no idea why they could have deleted this completely innocent, absolutely beautiful live stream that they did. Can you? I just, no idea. Couldn't tell you. Alright, so there doesn't seem to be much after that. That was interesting. This was a lot of choice words they chose to use, and to say I am disgusted would be a complete understatement. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys like the new, updated intro and also outro that you guys are going to be seeing here in a second. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.